Okay, we are set. Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to session 2 of our Forex mentorship. And today we are going to be checking, or we are going to be doing, or we are going to um, go through the applications that we are supposed to use, or the applications that we can use now, because I believe there are more things we can do, or there are more applications we can use if we push the boundaries of Forex in Ghana. What I mean is there's an application called MetaTrader 4 and there's an application called MetaTrader 5. You get me? Some time ago I was using MetaTrader 4, but I discovered MetaTrader 5 and then I found out it's a very good application and it's good for it's easier to use than MetaTrader 4. So I stuck to MetaTrader 5. So when I say we are going to be using some applications, I don't necessarily mean this is all we are going to use and then we are never going to change applications again. So if you stick to it, you find out that we may change it some other time when we find better applications to use. But for now, these are the best. So the first one we are going to be using is TradingView. And this is the TradingView interface on the laptop. This is how it looks like. So I was doing an analysis on XAU USD, sorry. XAU USD, that's gold, and I was waiting for a sell. Let me see. So the lower time frame, I put my entry above this old high, and then I was waiting for price to take out that old high before we come down. But I have an understanding that there's an order block here. So if price reverses and takes out this low, I won't be surprised. And I'm not eager to place any trade too, so I can let this one go. So this is TradingView. The TradingView software is the software we are going to be using for this software application. I think both are correct. Yeah. So this is the application we are going to be using for our analysis when we have a pair we want to check out. Maybe we know, or we've come to a point where we've selected our pairs or our favorite pairs to trade, and then would want to monitor the price on the market. That's live price. So the more you monitor the price, the more you come up with analysis and bias to tackle the market with. So this is TradingView. TradingView gives you live data. um I'm not going to use live because it's stated over here that the data over here is 6 seconds late, sorry, 5 seconds late. So I can't use the word live, but it's close to live. It's the closest thing we have to live. If you want live data, you would have to pay for premium, but for where we are now, we are going to be sticking to this. When we start doing back testing, or before we get to back testing, I'll let everybody know that we are going to have to pay for premium, and then we'll move on from there. So the premium feature gives you live data. It gives you data currently as it's happening, but this one is a bit delayed. So it's stated over here. Can you see it? 5 seconds. Now, what we do is, this is how you use it. So first, you download the app or you go to their site. You create an account, you sign up, and then you start watching the markets. You start watching the market. So this is where your profile is going to be at. This is my profile. This is home page. If I press the home page, this is where it brings me to. It's loading. But let's not stress on that. So as I mentioned earlier, it's going to be a short session. What's new? This way they send updates to. If you want to check the updates that is going on in TradingView, maybe they are releasing a new version of TradingView and they want you to be updated. They want you to know what's going on with it. Maybe a news like this. See which EFTs hold the stock you follow. TradingView expands data coverage with 22 new DEXs. So this is where they send updates. They give you information about It's like a subscription. You subscribe to TradingView, and then any information about TradingView, they send it to your what's new page. So you can just go there anytime to check what's new. Sometimes I see some news updates over there. Then the app settings, you can choose a dark system, a light one, or the one that follows your system. That means if I change my screen to a dark screen, it's going to display dark on TradingView. But I've chose system, so it's going to leave my screen white because I chose it to match my system, and then I don't really like the dark mode. I'm going to be sticking to the white mode. Let's keep it like that. This is the sign out. You click here to sign out. I'm not going to be signing out. Now, the most important thing on TradingView, or what I think is the most important thing, is my watch list. So I come here, this is my watch list. This is where you create your watch list. Most times, are you guys following?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So my watch list, if you open your TradingView, you may see many um asset classes that have been listed over there for you to watch. But from my perspective, I think if you can narrow down your um watch list to just a few asset class or just a few things to monitor, is going to be helpful to you in a sense that you bring your focus down to one pair or one asset class. For instance, XAU USD, that's gold. BTC USD, that's Bitcoin. USD JPY, GBP USD. USD JPY and GBP USD are currency pairs. So if I'm not trading metals, I'm trading Bitcoin, that's a virtual currency. And if I'm not trading Bitcoin, I'm trading a, a currency. You understand? I'm trading either USD JPY or GBP USD. That's my preference. So your watch list is going to include asset classes that you're interested in, things that you'd want to monitor. If you want to be a currency trader, there's no problem in monitoring the USD JPY and GBP USD. If you want to be a Bitcoin trader, Bitcoin is listed here. You can watch it anytime. And XAU USD is listed here. You can watch it anytime. But this is my platform. Let's say you are new to TradingView, and then you want to monitor something else other than what's listed over here. So you come here, this is it. You come here, you click on the add symbol, then you go XAGUSD, that's silver. Then you click over here, you click from the source you want to be getting from. I mostly use Forex.com because they give the most updated prices. Most times, I'm going to show you what that means. Most times, other sources leave gaps in price. So I'm going to show you. This is Forex.com. Can you see how clean their chart is? Can you see how clean it is? I'm not going to see any gaps in price. But let me type from another source. Okay. Okay, that's from Rwanda. They don't have gaps, so let me see ice market. You see the gap? There's a gap here. Can you see it? They've not filled the candle. There's also a gap here. They've not filled the candle. You get it? If you look through, you are going to find many areas where the candle has not been filled. So over here, so supposing we are supposed to trade on this day, we are not going to find, we might not find a better entry. Why? Because the source refused to, or this, for whatever reason, the source was not able to update their candle to fill this gap. They are going to be lacking. That's why I stick to Forex.com. So every pair I'm watching is from Forex.com. You can see it over here, the top right corner where the mouse is. You get it? So we are done with we are done with what to add. You can also come here. click add symbol. Or so you can come here, click on this one, and then I save this one intentionally so that we can go through it together. So you come here, you right click on it, then you add selection, add section, sorry. Then you go to rename. So this is metals. Guys, if you are not understanding me, I'm very, very sorry because I'm in a hurry. I put down 30 to 45 minutes to finish with this session because it's not supposed to be long. It's not supposed to be something that is, you know, time consuming. So this is metals. Then I go again, add section. I move this one here, add section, currency pairs. Then I'll move this currency pairs here, and then I'll leave it like this. I hope you can see my watch list. Okay, okay. So I've classified the asset classes into their groups. If I need currency pairs, I don't have to stress my eye looking for it through my focus pairs. I just come to where currency pairs, and then I go to the currency pair I'm looking for. So let's assume I'm looking for USD JPY. I just come and click on it, and this is my USD JPY chart. Wow, USD. Wait, I did a USD JPY analysis. Okay, yeah, I did it with Jefta. Jefta, can you see this? Please unmute yourself and talk. We speculated that it will hit this old high and then go back up. But USD JPY is not on my focus pair, it's just a currency pair. So I come to the currency pairs when I'm not finding any setup on XAU. That's when I come to the currency pairs. Jefta. Yeah, sorry, Japheth. You remember our analysis on USD JPY, right? Okay, maybe he's having network issues. So I'm going to move on. Then this is GBP USD. A currency pair called GBP USD. I want to make an analysis on it. I just come to where GBP USD is and I click on it. Then metals, I go to gold, click on gold. Wow, gold is moving, gold is moving. So this what would have happened. Gold would have entered my entry and then come down to give me 8,000 pips. No, that's 800 pips. Sorry, 800 pips. But gold didn't enter my entry point. Let me see. If I had entered from here, I would have gotten 700 pips on take profit. But this is how forex is. Most times you set your entry and then price doesn't get to your entry. So what happens is when you see things like this, you start to tighten or you begin to tighten your entry and exit levels. You refine your system in a way that accommodates new market dynamics. As I spoke about it last week, that most times the market changes dynamics and then your system has to be able to adjust to the market's dynamics. Do you get it? So right now, gold is giving pips like crazy. Just Tuesday, gold gave like 2,000 pips. So from here, right? From here all the way here. That's 3,400 pips. That's what gold gave yesterday. If you're on the market and you cut that, you will make good money. So that's it. That's all with trading view. That's all I can say with trading view. Then we'll move on to shit. Then we move on to MetaTrader 5. MetaTrader 5. Okay. Guys, a minute, please. I'm trying to type my password for the MetaTrader 5. Okay. I'm settling that on my phone. Let's move to Xness. So xness.com. Xness is the broker. Xness is the broker. Xness is where we create our live accounts. Xness is where we deposit our money. So what the broker does is the broker is like the bank, the bank that links you to the forex market, and the banks that allows you to trade. It gives you leverage, it gives you margin to be able to trade the financial market. So normally we should not be able to trade the forex market. Why? Because we don't have enough capital. We don't have the capital required to do trading on a large scale. So what the broker does is that it gives us leverage. Leverage is like a loan. It's like an invisible loan. It doesn't come into your account. It doesn't come like $100,000 in your account. It just gives you a ratio of leverage. So let's assume you have $100 in your account, and then you want to, okay, the MT5 is now great, great. So let's finish with Xness, and then it gives you a leverage to be able to trade the financial markets and have no problem with deposit issues in terms of small capital. If you have $100 right now, or if you have 50, if you have $10, you can even trade. Why? Because the broker is standing as a middleman. It's giving you enough how do I call this? It's giving you platform. It's giving you a platform to stand on and say, okay, I have this much money, and then it's not up to the trading standard, but my broker, which is Xness, can give me up to 1:500, 1:600, 1:700, 1:700 ratio leverage. That means per every $1 in your account, you for every $1 in your account, it reflects in the forex market as $600. Do you get it? So 1:600. If that is your leverage, for every $1 in your account, it reflects in your in the forex market as 600. So if you have let me calculate it on my phone. If you have $100 in your account, that is $60,000 in the forex market. Now, it's not a money you can see, it's just an imaginary platform that you are given. Do you get it? So instead of you going and then placing many trades and opening many positions, over leveraging, you calculate your risk. You calculate your risk on whatever trade you are opening. Do you get it? The fact that you have a leverage doesn't mean, okay, you can just go and then open whatever amount of trades you want in the market. No, leverage is a double-edged sword. It can make you and then it can destroy you. That's what leverage is about. So I'll further explain when we do the introduction to forex markets. That's leverage. So the broker gives all of these opportunities to the average trader, and then I sent a link to the group to connect. I sent a link to the group for people who don't have, for the people who have not set their um broker account up yet, or who have not decided yet on the broker to choose. There are many other brokers. You can go to XM markets. I've heard about them, and then from what I heard, the people I trust, right? The people I trust who told me about XM markets told me it's good. So you can do your research on it if that's what you want. I've heard of Antec too. I've not used it before, but then from those I know who use it, they tell me that Hangtech is also good. But I use Xness, and then I'm sticking to Xness. So that'll be my that'll be that'll be all on brokerage accounts. That'll be all on brokerage accounts. Now we are going to go to that'll be all on brokerage accounts. So you come here, you go to the site, you come here, get started. Guys, I'm really, really sorry because of the network wahala. I had to go out and then do some. I had to be a superhero today, so I'm very sorry about the rush. So you come here, create account, you click your and you come, you do your password, and then you click continue, and then you create an account. After creating the account, you are going to receive a call from Xness personally. They are going to call you from who they call from? They call from some country like this. When they call you, see the country they are calling from. They'll call you and ask you um some questions, and then they'll get you to upload your Ghana card and then a bank statement just to prove that you are a real human being, and then you can be trusted to trade with, or you can be trusted to do transactions with. So yes, back to the chart. Gold is moving crazy, and in just 1 hour, gold has given us 600 pips, but we've not taken any trade yet. Why? Because gold failed to hit my entry point. We are not going to stress on that. Now let's go back to my phone. Let's go back to my phone. This is the MetaTrader application, and then I created a new account right now just to do the example. So what happens is when you create your broker account, you create a live trading account from your broker account. Do you get it? The fact that you have a broker account doesn't mean you're going to be able to trade the forex market, right? You have to have a trading account which you can deposit into. You get it? So the broker account is like, okay, let's use Gmail as an example. Gmail, right? You have a Gmail account, and then you can use that Gmail account to sign up to Instagram, Snapchat, X, you know, many other social, TikTok, and all those social media platforms. So the Gmail account is the big boss, is the Ogboro account. Do you get it? And then the other ones are the small accounts. That's where you watch your entertainment. That's where you get your entertainment. You want to entertain yourself, then you go to TikTok, you go to YouTube. Do you understand? So after creating the broker account, you create a small account in the broker account, you create a live account or a demo account. The live account is where you deposit real money and then you trade with. So when you create the live account, they are going to give you some digits. They are going to give you a code. Then you come here, select new, select XNext Technologies. Then you input the login and then the password over here. Then the server. You choose whichever server they've given you to input the details to. So the server they gave me was XNext MT5 Real 30. I put my details here, put my password here, and then the account will open. The account we are using right now as the experiment is a $0.00 account. Yes. And this is what you do. So when I come here, what I do first is I select all the pairs I don't trade. Why do I select the pairs I don't trade? So that I don't have to spend time looking at them. They can distract me. You know, sometimes you place a gold trade and then you hit a stop loss and then you're eager to make that money back. Then you go to some charts that you go to some charts that you've not researched on before, you've not done anything out, you've not read anything about that chart before. Then you just go to that chart and then place a trade. Why? Because you're eager to make that money back, right? That's not how it's supposed to be in the forex market. So when I come here, when I open the MT5 application, I first take out the asset classes I don't monitor. Then I leave XAU USD. Then I go back to trading view. I'll look at the asset classes I monitor. We have dollar, BTC, gold, silver, USD, JPY, and GBP USD. So that's what I'm going to look for. DXY, select DXY. BTC, select BTC USD. XAG USD, select it. USD JPY, select it. And then GBP USD, select it. So you see they are listed here, right? So any analysis I do on XAU USD, I can come on my MT5. So I'm going to make a quick example. This is a place. This is a place. This is a trade I was waiting to take. I'm going to try and then input. Okay, so yes, this is a trade I was waiting to take. This is the analysis. And then I put my entry at. So let's assume I wanted to place a trade on XAU USD. I just come to chart. Oh, okay, I think they are not allowing me to trade because it's $0.00 inside. So let me create a demo account. Let me try creating a demo account with $100 and see what those say. Creating an account with XNES is very, very easy. Very easy.
Please, I have a question.
Okay, I'm listening.
I don't know. It's not that much of a big deal, but I think I've created a lot of accounts that like doesn't really hurt or something. Like I've created about
You've
four
created
demo
what?
accounts and then the real accounts. So like I've
Yes.
been creating different editions, and then most times, like sometimes I want to delete them, and then though I think Xnet has been archiving them or something. Like I just want to I'm wondering if it's like bad to be creating multiple accounts. I'm
Okay.
asking if it's like a big deal. Is it bad or something?
Is it a big deal if XNES archives your account?
Like no, like is it a big deal if I create multiple of them because they've archived a lot?
No, it's not a big deal. What happens is Xness archives the accounts that has $0 or less than $1 in it. You get it? So if you have your login details written somewhere and the account is not very, very important to you, then you can go back to it. Do you get it?
Yeah.
It's not a big deal if Xness archives your account. It's the only big deal about that is that there's no money inside. So they'll just archive it and then leave it. If you need it, you can go back to it. That's if you have the login details written somewhere. Okay, so we are back. This is $1,000 demo account. Again, I'm going to select all the pairs I don't monitor. I don't even know what they are. USD ARS, I don't know what ARS is. USD BDT, I don't know what that is. And then I don't watch it, so I don't care about what they are going to give me. I just care about the assets I watch, just care about the things I watch, and then how I can place trades on them. That's all. I'm going to go back to doing it. Go to DXY, BTC, USD, XAG, USD, USD, JPY, and then GBP, USD. So they are here. This is a trade I wanted to place today. I'm going to go to XAU USD, and you see I clicked on XAU USD, right? I can click trade directly and then go to the page where I'll have to input my trade. Wow, I've forgotten this thing. The numbers. The okay, I've forgotten this thing. I'm going to input this one. I'm going to input the price. The price. So the price. I was looking for a sell, and then I place my entry at 4090.71. So I'll come here, change the number to the price to 4090.71. Put my stop loss at 4123.23, and my take profit. This is why I left my take profit. I put it at 4004.96. Then I'll click place. So this is the trade. I can go to the chart, and then they book my order for me. They book my order for me. All I have to do is to wait for price to come to this level, hit it, and then go down. Let's check how much I'll make if it hits take profit. If it hits, I'll make $85 if it hits take profit, and if it hits stop loss, I'll lose $32. So MT5 gives you the risk, gives you the amount you are going to lose if you hit the trade. It makes you know. MT4 does not make you know. You can just put in the trade and then you click this and they don't even give you any number. Do you understand? They don't show you how much you are going to lose or make depending on what or depending on where price moves to. Do you get it? I don't know for now. Maybe they have updated it. I don't know for now, but I stopped using MT4 long ago, so I'll just stick to MT5. But let's assume I don't want to click here. I don't want to use trade. What I'll do is click chart. Then I'll come here. You see here, right? This one. I come to this feature, click it, and then I'll move it or I'll push it to where I want to place my entry at. And then click here, SL. Push my SL to where I want it to be. TP. Push my TP to where I want it to be. Then I just click the blue and place. That's pretty simple. This is why I love MT5. That you are flexible enough to, experiment whatever you want to experiment on. You get it? You can just hold it, drag it down, hold it, drag it up, do whatever you want, and it's just going to, input your order for you. Now you can also come here and then just click the screen. You can come to the chat feature and then just click the screen, then press trade. Then you go, then you still input your numbers. That's all. Then the last thing we are going to talk about, the last thing we are going to talk about is Forex Factory. Forex Factory. I hope you guys can see the screen. Can you see the screen? Okay. Forex Factory. This is the site where you see the economic events that are coming up. This is the site where you see the economic events that are coming up. So what I do is before the week, I come here and then I just click here, this week. When I click this week, what they are going to do is I click this week and then I click apply settings. What they are going to do is they are going to give me every upcoming economic event for the week ahead. So what I mostly do this on Sunday morning. Then I come and then I click it and set it up. I don't watch it Sunday morning, but I just set it up. Sunday evening, when the market is about to open, then I come to it and then I go through and look for the most important news releases. You get it? So there's a way you can configure this website to make it give you only news events that are going to shake the market. Do you get it? Like news events that really impact the market, not just news events that will come and then not shake the market, that will not give you a massive price movements in few minutes. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So there's a way you configure it, and you come here, the filter section. Can you see it? Come here, you click the filter, then you click the yellow and click apply filter. So what has happened is that they've removed all the yellow folders. The yellow folders don't really impact the market like that. You get it? It's even stated here. Sorry. Medium impact expected. High impact expected. Yellow. Yellow is what? Low impact expected. And then ash. Ash folder is non-economic. That means there's not going to be any economic news events coming out when you see the ash folder. What I like to do is I like to select the orange and then the yellow. I want to focus only on the red ones. I want to focus on the big market movers. What happens is Thursday, there's not going to be any huge economic news coming out. So here is blank. And Friday, these are the news that are coming out. CPI is going to come out on Friday. If you have Forex accounts, please protect them. If you don't know how to trade the news, allow. Monday is there, we'll trade it. Then another thing I do is I come here where the time is. Look at the mouse, look at the cursor. Where the time is, I click there. And then I set my time to, yes, it's already there. US, Canada, Central Time. What the reason for this is I use the US time for my analysis. So that is if it's 12:30 in Ghana, it's 8:30 in New York. You understand? It's behind 4 hours. New York is behind us in terms of time, it's behind us 4 hours. So I go to a session and then I look for Central Time, US and Canada. Click on that and click apply settings. So yes, that's what I do. That's the settings I've chosen for my Forex Factory account. So you look at the time here, it says 3:13, but then when you look over here, it says 10:13. Why? Because I've configured the time to display US and Canada time, New York time. That's the time I used to trade. So by 12 o'clock or getting to 12 o'clock, I'll be on the market looking for entry. Then I'll be monitoring the Forex factory to see if there's any economic news events about to be released. If I see some, then I know how to position myself in the market. There are many other sites or applications you can use to trade. There's Binance, but Binance is not for Forex. That's why I'm not going to be talking about it. Binance is mainly, eh, well, I've not researched into Binance, right? I just know the Forex broker and then the news event site and the site where I can monitor my price, then the application where I can place my trades. That's all I know for now. But what I know about Binance is that Binance allows you to buy crypto and then hold it for a long period of time. You get it? It's like an investment. That's Binance. For Forex, you are not buying and investing, you are speculating. Speculating requires you to be in and out of the market in a short time. However, there's a type of trading that allows you to do the investment part of trading. That's swing trading or position trading. That one is when you put the money in and then wait for months and years before you take out your profit or you hit your stop loss. You get it. So that's about it, and that's everything. That's everything I had to say today. And guys, again, I'm sorry for the rush because of the network. There's something I have to do after this, so I'm really sorry. So that's all. We have Forex Factory. You come here for your news events. You come when you come, you click calendar and you check the news events that are coming out. You can go to news just to read what is going on, the things that they post. So over here, they said 8 minutes ago, plus 500 teams up with top top step to power US futures brokerage expansion. You can click on it and then read it and make meaning in relation to whatever asset class it drives. What I mean by that is if you read it, you can relate it to whatever asset class. So if this news drives gold, which it doesn't, then I'm going to know what to do when it comes to trading gold. You understand? Another thing you do is look at this section, the one on your left. You can see the date. I can click Wednesday 22nd and then they'll give me only Wednesday news or Thursday or Friday or Tuesday or Monday. You get it? Pretty simple. Then I can also come here and then choose metals calendar. When I choose metals calendar, they'll direct me or they'll redirect me to the Forex factory but for metals. So go traders, if you don't know this, you are now knowing it. You can see the economic news events that impact gold prices a lot. And then there you have it. So Friday, 12:30, we are going to have CPI release. And then you know what CPI does to gold, right? Again, if you are not experienced, please, I don't trade CPI, so nobody should text me for signal. I don't, even if I trade CPI, I don't trade it with people, you understand? Because there's a lot of risk in it. They can wipe your account in seconds, and then I'm not going to give you a signal and then you come and blame me later for losing your money. You get it? I gave you the signal, but you chose to trade it. So that's your own cup of tea. So I beg you guys, if you don't have the experience or if you don't know what to do about the news event, wait and learn about it. You get it? Wait and learn about it before you move there. Don't look at social media and say, okay, everybody's trading CPI, FOMC, this, that. So I'm also going to participate in it. Relax. It's your journey. It's your timing. You get it? If you understand it, then you can move into it. People understand CPI a lot. That's why they benefit from it a lot. You get it? So this is all about Forex Factory. If you want to trade energy, if you want to trade US oil, crude oil is the same as US oil. But here you click here and then you go to the energy calendar and you look for all the things that are affect the energy you trade. That's oil and the other energies which I don't know of because I don't trade energies. I trade metals and then forex. That's currency pairs. If you want to trade crypto too, you come here, you click crypto, and then you check all the news events that are going to be released concerning crypto. So that's all we'll be doing today. And that's all. Forex factory gone. Um
Ali, can we ask questions? Can we
okay, hold on.
ask questions?
Yes, you can. Hold on. Hold on a bit. We've done the MetaTrader 2. Okay, so this is the MetaTrader 2. Then this is how it is. I've showed you guys how you can place trades, set limit orders, and then wait for price to do what it has to do. So that's all. This is trading view. You can place your trades. Sorry, you can make your analysis over here. Monitor the asset class which you trade. This is silver. This is USD JPY. This is GBP USD. This is dollar index. This is Bitcoin. Trading view is for the monitoring of price, right? We are done with trading view too. I'm done with trading view. So Bitcoin, MetaTrader, Exness, trading view, and Forex Factory. So we are done with today's session, and then I would want to hear your questions. Emmanuel, you asked if you can ask questions, and then yes, you can ask questions. Let me know your question.
Yeah, so about the trading of the crude oil and the, the analysis you were talking about. I didn't have to undergo
You didn't what?
and
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. You didn't what?
give us a fair hearing of analysis and the crude oil or something.
I didn't hear your question. I lost you when you said when you reach when you got to. I lost what you were saying when you got
Yeah,
to
I was talking. Yeah, I was talking about the how to trade the crude oil and the analysis part,
okay, how to do the analysis.
yeah,
How
how to
to
do the analysis.
okay. So I think you missed it, but we are moving in line with the calendar. We have a calendar, we have a mentorship timetable that we are moving with. And today's session is just going to talk about how we can navigate the applications we are going to be using. So we'll start everything or we'll start everything about forex next week. So forex the next session is going to be titled Introduction to Forex, and then we'll move at a very fast pace because introduction to forex is something I feel like or I think everybody at some point has tried to do some investigation about before. You get like you go to the site, you go to some site and then you say, okay, let me check what forex is, and then you read about it. So when we get to introduction to forex, we'll be moving fast. However, we are not going to move fast to a point where we skip the meaningful things like leverage, uh, leverage, margin, free margin, balance, equity, those things. We are not going to skip those ones. But Forex, introduction to Forex, what is Forex, the history of Forex, the evolution of Forex, the future of Forex, the amounts that move through the Forex market each day is going to be pretty fast so that we can start analysis. So that by December, we'll start loading our accounts to trade. And then January, we'll go on from there. We'll go full force from there. From January, we'll start placing a few trades. For those who have not traded yet, who have not traded before, you create a demo account. And for those who have traded before, you just continue with your live account. So that's all for today. If you have any other question, let me know. Please, what if you create a live account on the Xnest and deposit there? Okay, so if you create, wow, I didn't see this. If you create the live account, right, and you deposit, you can trade on the Xnest app or the Xnest terminal or the Xnest website. You can trade over there. But for easy, how do I say this? For just so you don't face problems, okay? Most times trading on the terminal is hard because you have to be pressing, you have to be navigating through things that you are very new to. You get what I'm trying to say? So sometimes you can hit a certain button and then it takes something out of your account. Do you get it? But on the MT5, you are able to go slow. Like what I displayed to you, you're able to go slow. You're able to check again. Okay, how many lot size am I adding to this position? How many lot size am I taking away from this position? What is my stop loss entry level? What is my take profit entry level? The next session we are going to do, I'm going to open the terminal for you to see the part where you trade, and then you see how trading with the terminal is. If it's fine for you, then fine. You can just trade on the terminal. Why do you say that? Why do you say you're cooked?
Oh no, I say that because you just explained how the MT5 is. Understand? You explain how the
Okay,
MT5 is easier. So
okay,
Charlie,
okay,
either we
okay.
go see how we go run now.
Sharp. It be time. And then for those who have joined, those who are joining now, please try your best to be joining all the sessions, or try your best to go back to YouTube and then watch if you missed it, because what happens is it's a series of teaching. If you miss one, you might not understand the next one. Do you understand? So I try my possible best to upload this video very, very fast so that those who miss it can go back to it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So please join the sessions if you are having the session. If you can't join now, just join when it's just rewatch when it's uploaded on YouTube so that you don't miss, so that you're not missing out, so that when something is bothering you, it's not like it's bothering just you. You get it? So thank you for your time, and then we'll meet next week. Next week is going to be introduction to Forex.